Hey. Hey, pal. Oh, wait, that's a woman. Hey, lady, missus, you're in my spot. You're in my spot. Hey guys, it's your average Joe. Oh, that little hump. Don't you like it, thief in the night words? That's an intro if I've ever done one. Hey guys, it's your average Joe here. Welcome back once again to another video. Yeah, today I'm here to do a video showing off my gear and my vault, thanks to Isaac here, who's been asking me forever to do a video on this. So Isaac, you finally get your wish. Guys, as you do know, or may not know, I say this all the time, or at least I used to. I haven't done it in a while. But if you guys do give me an idea for the video, I have no problem shouting you guys out in the beginning because, I mean, you know, you guys help me make content. So I'm going to give you shout outs if you help me make content. Yeah, so Isaac wanted me to showcase my vault. And I had to do some spring cleaning for my vault because it is getting way too full, and I know I should have waited to make a video before I did my spring cleaning, but I needed to do it because I needed space because I was in the middle of doing a bunch of stuff and I needed to be able to transfer things. So yeah, I'm basically going to be showing you guys my vault, and chances are after this video, there's going to be like a huge cleansing, and I'm not gonna have a lot of this stuff anymore. But yeah, I got 64 weapons, 98 armor pieces, and 71 of my general things. So I guess we'll go ahead and start with weapons, and then I'm also gonna go ahead and get on all of my characters and kind of showcase what they have. And I might as well go ahead and do that now, and then we'll do the vault last. So I'll go ahead and hop on my hunter and show you guys everything I have on him. Just so happens I'm already on my hunter. So here's the gear that my hunter has that isn't in my vault. So I have my Fatebringer, which is 400. I have my Necrochasm, which is 400. I have an Infusion Fuel, a Mago Loop, which has Third Eye, all this stuff, spray and play and whatnot. I have a Blind Perdition. I have a Mina Multi-Tool, which has the Special Ops ornament on it. I have a Hawk Moon, which has the Moonglow ornament on it. I have a Wounded, which I use in PvP, and has Hidden Hand, Third Eye, Armor Piercing, and OEG. And I have a Ace Luna, which I have for Infusion Fuel, which is pretty garbo, Ready to Reload, Feather Mag Handler, and Triple Tap. And then I have a Suros Regime, which I have the Glory, that one. Then I have a 1,000-Yard Stare, which this is my go-to PvP sniper, Perfect Balance, Hidden Hand, Army of One, and Ambush. Have the AMR7, which I use for Infusion Fuel, which I'm just keeping it around as Firefly and whatnot. Pretty worthless. I have a 77 Wizard, which I'm going to be using for Infusion Fuel. Mainly, most of the stuff that I have is Infusion Fuel. I have Trespasser, Matador 64, Unraveling Thread, and a Teacup Tempest, which is God rolled. I have an Ash Factory, Silver Dread, Sleeper Simulant, the Vertigo, and a Guji Yallarhorn, Deviled Ghost. Yeah. Senator Shell, Ghost, Bellicose Shell, and all these other ones. Here's my artifacts, just, you know, mostly Infusion Fuel. All this stuff. Brawler's oh, I just stored it. I guess we'll look at that in a little bit. And then I got my Boots of No Tomorrow, Aster Lord. I got my, you know, legacy sets, farmer and whatnot. And all that cool stuff. So we can go down here. Here's the vehicles I have: Glimmer Gold, Raven Steel, Assured Destruction, Light Runner. All this cool stuff, all my horns, all my ships, got all my emotes right here, got all my emblems and my shaders and whatnot. So that's pretty much my hunter. I'm gonna go ahead and just hop on my next character and show you guys all that just before we get on my vault. So yeah, I'll see you guys on my Titan and my Warlock. Alright, so here we are on my Warlock. Not really much on my Warlock because I haven't used them in a while. So I have the Doom of Chelchis. My Chance, which I got a very long time ago, and my first Future War Cult video I ever made, I got this, and I was so happy to get it. I have a Praetorian's Foil, Ash Factory, and a Vertigo, Kingslayer Shell, Crimson Shell, Senator Shells, Tower Watch Shell, and the Templar Shell. Then I have all these artifacts, I have all these bonds, all these boots, all these chest pieces, all of these, and all of these. Nothing really worth looking at in my opinion. And then here I have all my sparrows, got all my horns, and I have all my ships just chilling. Got my emotes, which I should probably equip one. Got my emblems, and I got my shaders. So nothing really too interesting here on the Warlock. Just pretty much, you know, the harrowed mouth of you know, facade of the Heaven Lords looks pretty cool. Veil of the Dying Star is alright. I've always liked this helmet, Spectre Hood. That's why I've kept it for so long. I always thought it was a cool looking helmet. But yeah, all in all, nothing really interesting on this character. Nothing really, you know, anything that's really cool. Just kind of basic armor and whatnot. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on over to my Titan, and I'll show you guys the gear on there, and then we'll actually move on to the vault. Alright, here we are on my Titan, yet another character I haven't used in a while, so not much gear. I have the Fang of Veer Ute. I have the Free Will 3, which I only have for infusion fuel. Got my LDR, which is actually pretty nice. I really do like this weapon. I got long view and ambush, but I use long view, triple tap, small bore, and unflinching. Really good sniper right there. Don't even know why I have that. Got my Preacher Mark 20, which is, you know, the original shotty. I have my Baron's Ambition, which is just infusion, tower, whatever shell. Days of Iron Crown, Iron Camelot helm, which can't get anymore, which is the PlayStation exclusive old Iron Banner helmet, which you can infuse and whatnot. I've always kept it. Snow Glare helmet, Hesperos. Wow, that actually looks really good with Ascendant Plane. Ooh boy, I actually really like the way that looks. Oh my god. And then I got my Warlock helmet right there. Then over here I got some gauntlets. Got my Fist of Triumph, lantern thingies, which actually does look really cool. Caber's Wrath, Scarab Vigil Plate, that looks really cool with the shader. The Plate of Triumph. Greaves of Lamentation, nothing really interesting. And then all this garbage with Cloak of Desolation. More artifacts. Head down here. Here are my sparrows, my horns, my ships, which here's the Order Theory. It's that new ship. Got my dances, my emotes and whatnot. Got my emblems, and got my shaders. So now we're gonna go ahead and hop back onto my hunter and go into the vault and take a look at some cool freaking stuff. Okay, now that I showcased my stuff from all my other characters, that pretty much covers all the gear that I own except for the stuff in my vault. So we're actually gonna go ahead and get started in my vault. And yeah, let's go ahead and make sure. Okay, I wanted to make sure not everything, I'm not maxed out on everything. Let me dismantle one of these real quick. Ugh. Because I don't want like gray icons appearing whenever they shouldn't be, because they kind of look ugly. Okay, so we'll go ahead and start off here. So first thing in my vault is my Telesto, which is nothing special at all. It's just a Telesto that I got and I never ever used. I got my old Fulcrum from the House of Wolves. Never ever gonna dismantle this thing because it was my all-time favorite hand cannon during the House of Wolves. I got my original Vestian Dynasty, which I've always kept, the first sidearm ever in this game. I have my original Stranger's Rifle, which whenever it got upgraded to a legendary, which was really cool. I got my Eye Protest. I always like this gun. You can't get it anymore, but I always really like this gun. It's disgraceful. I always loved using it. I kind of use that as a joke. I got my original Fellwinter's Lie right here. I never ever re-rolled it, and a lot of people try to re-roll it for shot package. I in turn didn't really want to. I wanted to keep it the way it was, and lucky me, they took shot package out of the game, so I kept rangefinder on it. So I'm pretty lucky to have that. I have an unbent tree, I believe, for like one of my first Iron Banners in Rise of Iron. My original AS Luna, which I never got rangefinder on any of my AS Lunas. My Huracan LR2. This is not the first sniper you get, but it's one of them. I really do like it because I love the scope. Oh boy, this is my first exotic weapon that I have ever gotten. I got it in a Crucible match right at the end of it, and I've kept it for so long, and I used it all throughout House of Wolves, and I never ever got rid of it. Never ever ever. Is this the original? No, you can infuse that one. That's not my original one. Is this mine? This is the original one, 170. Yes, this is the first exotic I ever got. Never ever got rid of it, and I'm always gonna keep it. Young Wolf's Howl, never ever used it because it's the most garbage sword in the game. My Tlaloc right there. My Vanity, love this gun so much. Life Support, Rifle Barrel, and Third Eye. It's not as good anymore because of the range nerfs. My Whale, It's got quick draw, perfect balance, and rangefinder. It's also got explosive rounds on it too. Then we got the but not forgotten. I never use it. I just have it just to have it. I do need to dismantle it, so I'm just gonna grab it. Boltcaster, never really use it. Got my Jade Rabbit, got my Ace of Spades, Zalo Supercell, Oversoul Edict, the No Land Beyond, got the original Murmur, which, well, there's really is no other Murmur, but I got this one. Never fully maxed it out though, but I have it. Got my Hawksaw, which this was always old trusty for me back in Taken King, Old Reliable. Love me some Hawksaw. Steel Piercer, never used it, but I bought it from the gunsmith one day, so one day I am going to use it. My Abaddon Abaddon, never used that. The Clever Dragon, back when the Clever Dragon meta was going on, I had this. Not really that much of a good roll though. My First Curse, which is one of my favorite hand cannons in the game. Monte Carlo Infusion Fuel, Atheon's Epilogue Infusion Fuel. Bad Juju, never use it. Devil's Dawn, use it from time to time. Hopscotch, my PvP Hopscotch. Song of Your Ute, never use it. The Vacancy, which this is like the best fusion rifle ever. It's pretty good. Not as good as Saladin's Vigil though. Wormwood, pretty good roll. The original Palindrome. Then I have the Wing Word, which I love this sniper. My Chaperone, it's my favorite shotgun. He's my favorite sidearm trespasser. Then we have the Longbow Synthesis, which I got this pretty early on whenever the legacy weapons are introduced. So that was pretty cool. Whoops. The struggle. Okay. Doom Cheltris, Unbent Tree again. The Lingering Song, which I want to level this up and use it and make a video on it maybe. I got Rangefinder on it. I'm lightweight and hammer forward, so I do want to try that out sometime. Atheon's Epilogue Infusion Fuel. Anguish of Dryston Infusion Fuel. Black Spindle. Vision of Confluence. Touch of Malice. Nova Mortis. Dreadfang. Icebreaker. Last Word. Fatebringer. That's mine. I have a 300 Fatebringer, so I'm going to dismantle that. Dark Drinker. Devil's Dawn. Again. That one's 400. I might be able to dismantle my other one, right? Yeah, because I got 2 leveled up ones. I'm going to dismantle that one. Praetorian Foil, Ash Factory, Iron Yallarhorn, Word of Crota, Smite of Moraine, Vision of Confluence, Fatebringer, Free Will 3, Preacher Mark 20, and The Chance. Let me go and dismantle this stuff. Okay. Goodbye. And goodbye to you too. There we go. Alright. So now we're going to go ahead and move on to the armor, which is my favorite part. 108 out of 108, because I did put some stuff in here while we were while I was going in between characters so that I could show it off. So yeah, we'll start off here. This is the Wolfswood Bond, the Infinite Lines Bond. This is the PlayStation exclusive Iron Camelot Bond. The Neurogast 1.0 shoulder pieces, which are also PlayStation exclusive. I just like them because they're kind of buff. Never use them though, but I keep them around. My Desolate Cover, which is the Taken helmet. There we go. Don't really see people using that often. Iron Companion Helm, the Jovian Guard. I got my original Warlock gear, and the reason I have it, my Born Spark gear, is because the first character I ever played as on the alpha was a Warlock, and I've always been a Warlock at heart, even though I never play it. Back in the day, there was no legendary scarves, so you could get the regular scarf, and that was before before class items counted as light, so I would wear that a lot. My Spectre Infinite Mask, one of my favorite helmets in the game, looks very smexy. Yeah, the Burning Eye Mask, Young Amkar's Spine, Long Tomorrow 9G, the Iron Camelot Cloak, which this is the PlayStation exclusive one, looks cool. Actually, let's go and equip this real quick, because it'd probably look pretty sick with what I got on right now. Yeah, it doesn't look half bad. Doesn't look half bad at all. I might get back into using that cloak. I don't know. We got the Unbelievably Old Cloak. This is my favorite cloak of all time. One of mine at least. Potential Bond, Spectar Aspriate Vest. I always like this. I like the chroma one because the chroma would come out of that cloth. It looked really cool to me. Born Spark, Spectar Clipless Grips, Cloak of Order, Lion's Vigil Vest, Spectar Clipless Mask, Cloak of Repair, Iron Camelot Cascade. This is always one of my favorite helmets. This is the PlayStation exclusive one. Love the way it looks. I used to wear that exclusively all the time. The High Command Mask, Mark of the Nexus, The Iron Camelot grips, again, one of my favorite looking, because if you see you get 2 knives on your shoulder, it looks freaking sick, man. So I've always really liked that, even though I never use it. No backup plans. I got my full Dawning set right here, even though I never really use it, but I do have it. The Infinite Alliance mask and the Theosian that too. So that one's cool. Next page, I have my Stellar Impact Greaves, Stellar Impact Plate. I'm keeping those just in case I get the full set. Imminent War Vest, Cloak of the Imminent War, Makeshift Scarf, Legendary version. The Neurogas Cloak, which this is another PlayStation exclusive. It's kind of like fat around the hood, so you guys can kind of see what I look like with it. Cover No Tomorrow, Scarlet Mask, the Dust Walker. This is the one of the original helmets that you can get through Silver Dust, which is cool. Wing Sun Gauntlets, Spectar, Heliopause Greaves, Heliopause Plate, Heliopause Gauntlets, Heliopause Helm, Imminent War Boots, Calipicus Vest. See, the reason like my vault is so full is because I'm trying to make these armor set showcase videos, but I'm trying to not come out with them too fast, so I need to keep them. I'm probably just gonna like sit down and record videos after video after video for like an hour so I can go and delete this armor. Got another vest, got sleeves, grips. And all this gear too. Here's another scarf. I think this one has the ornament on it, my dog gauge. Yeah, that's the one with the ornament. It actually looked pretty cool with this on. Here with my shader, so I'm gonna grab it. One of my favorite cloaks right here, the Cryptid Cloak. Always looks good. It's really thin. I love how it looks. We have the Lion's Vigil grips. These look really sick. Always keep them around. Never ever putting an ornament on it, but I've never gone flawless anyway, so yeah, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, Hesperos Type 0, Scarlet Grasps, my Chaos Cloak. The End Unsung, I've always kept this cloak because it looks very simple, you know, and I like how simple it is and how like small it is. One of my favorite cloaks. Got Shroud of Flies, Lead Scout's Cloak. I think this looks similar to the Unbelievably Old Cloak. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that because I'm never gonna use it because I'm gonna keep using the Unbelievably Old one. Pelt of a Dying Star. Now we're on the final page. Snow Glare Plate. A lot of this armor, like I said, I wouldn't be keeping if I wasn't making an armor set showcase on it. But yeah, Close Bond. Iron Camelot Gauntlets, which is for the Titan. Those look really cool. Gloves of Dying Star, Fist of Lamentation, Obsidian Mine, No Tomorrow, Eon Tracer Cloak, Mark of the Risen, which this is the first mark you get. Armamentarium, Neurogas, Cobra's Vigil Steps, and oh yeah, Octopus Cloak. I love this cloak so much. I love it so much. It was it used to be a rare, but now it's a legendary. This one definitely like top 5 probably. I might remake a top 5 of my favorite cloaks, and maybe this time I'll get 40,000 views, but not so much hate. Iron Saga Cloak, Mark of the Circle, Cloak of 7 Bones, Cloak of the Rising. I got my Triumph stuff, and pretty much that's almost it. Cloak of Desolation. It's that Taken one. And that's pretty much it for armor. Not anything too interesting, but that's what I have in my vault. General, I just kind of have a bunch of garbage that I need to get rid of because I can dismantle all these horns and sparrows and all these unneeded ghosts, like all of these, which I can't pick up anymore. And here's the second page where I just got consumables, Ascendant Raisins. I do have something of value somewhere in here. There it is, Focus Light. Gives you XP, extra XP, so. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, I got Rotten Candy, which you can't get anymore. That's pretty much it, actually, for this video. I don't know how long it took for you guys, but for me, I've been recording for 24 minutes, and that's how long it took to go through all my stuff. But that is pretty much my vault and all the gear on my characters that I own, that I have out. Obviously, you know, kiosk stuff, I own a lot more stuff in this game, but that is what the current items that aren't dismantled that I have. So if I did have more vault space, it definitely would be a lot more full because I hate dismantling things. I want to be a hoarder, and I really hope in Destiny 2 I can be a hoarder. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you did like it, dislike if you did not, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time.